and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
And the water's rolling down, just whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below.
Somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart of plea, for you to talk to me. I wanna hear the good and bad, the stories you had. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Time is shining, I'm down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break into rounding out. I'm on a mission, routing up whatever it is I gotta do. Routing up until the day I meet you, routing up. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another wonder in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment shared with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Go and be back again, until the coming over down.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Two ends meet at zenith, nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
And the water's rolling down, just whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance.
Good evening. Happy affiliate anniversary. Is that today? Oh. I didn't plan anything. I did not know it was my affiliate anniversary. Thank you, McButts. I did not know that. Oh geez. Hold on. Let me put in my headphones. Hold on. Moose. Alright, you bitch. You raggedy skank. You app. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. I fucked up. No, my stream no! Oh, thank God, the top is still on. Oh. Woo. Okay. It's fine. I'm cool. It's fine. I'm cool. Everything's Gucci. Everything may not be Gucci. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't believe that didn't spill. Holy shit, I'm based. I'm based as hell. My screams give you life. What? That's crazy to say. That's a crazy thing to say to me in my own home. Absolutely insane. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing okay. Sorry, I'm sucking on one of these B12 quick dissolve vitamins because I'm an old man. You're gay? Bitch, you're gay? I wish I had that fucking... Yo! He's gay! Yo! Hey, everybody! He's gay! Have you seen that meme? I love that meme. It's so fucking funny. With Berlizzi, so fucking funny. You're gay! I'm a little drinky, so I apologize in advance. Not really. I wanted to drink a little bit of alcohol. It's so funny. Yo, you're gay. He's like, no, I'm not gay. You're gay. He's gay. So goddamn funny. Drinky Winky. Like the Teletubbies. What am I drinking? Wicked Grove hard cider apple, cinnamon apple. It's really delicious. Oh, hold on. Let me go here and go into chatting. And what the fuck does that mean? I'm assuming Gannon is watching Corey in the house. That's what I'm going to assume. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Hi, Noel. Oh my God, I blinked out of existence briefly. I am drinking, but I'm not taking edibles. So, Corey, and your bitch. What the hell?
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
You're gonna invade my house?
I would assume so. It's the beginning of the week. It's Monday. Honestly, January's kind of going by fast. We're almost halfway through the month in a couple of days. It's just the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Time isn't real. It's never been real to me. I was thinking about a game that I not that I wanted to play, but I was thinking about a specific... I think I was thinking of, like, Star Fox Adventures or something, and I was like, well, we're never getting that on the virtual console. Even though I
mean, we got Fire Emblem, so...
Yeah, I guess. I just love Star Fox. I'm one of like five...
Star Fox Zelda.
I'm one of five people who enjoyed Star Fox Adventures. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love Star Fox Adventures.
And I'm one of them. I love Star Fox Adventures.
Okay, thank God. Based. You're based, Noel. Thank God. Okay, there's a reason that we keep you around. You're based. Okay. I'm glad we figured that out.
What? Why'd you say it like that?
That's why we keep you around, because you're based. Based taste in video games. I love Star Fox Adventures. One of my favorite games. The GameCube is 25 this year? Damn. The GameCube was a phenomenal console. Really great. Lots of good games on it. Lots of good games. I don't know why it didn't do too well, but it was a really good console. Lots and lots of good games.
It was actually because of the discs.
That sucks.
Because with the discs, they didn't have enough space for certain game for like a lot of games, and developers had a lot of problems with them. And plus, they were more expensive to make. Damn.
Oh yeah, GameCube games used to be like $50. Damn. Remember when games were $50?
Remember when games used to be completed?
Games used to be $50, got like $49.95 plus tax or whatever. Dicks? Balls? You can't be talking about dicks in here. Somebody get McButts. Thoughts on Thousand Year Door? I never played it. My best friend wants me to play it with them. That and the Spyro trilogy. They're like, you're not allowed to play this game without me, and you're not allowed to play this game on stream. So I can't play Thousand Year Door, and I cannot play the Spyro trilogy on stream. Those are the only 2 games that I've locked off, even though I own the Spyro trilogy on Steam.
Yeah. Spyro's great. So, boss, you want to know the how smaller the GameCube games were compared to PS2? PS2 and Xbox were 4.7 gigabytes.
Okay, wow, that's
GameCube
small.
was 1.5.
1.5 gigs?
Yeah.
Damn. I still played the fuck out of Super Mario Sunshine, though. You don't like Thousand Year Door, I'm getting my Fed buddies to jump your ass. Okay, so I like the original Paper Mario. I did play that. And I think I have Origami King. I don't know if that's good or not, though. I haven't played it. I was thinking about playing it on here.
It's fun.
Yeah, I have it.
It's fun.
I did enjoy the original Paper Mario on the N64. That was a really good game.
I also, boss, I would recommend playing the remaster of Thousand Year Door
on the Switch.
Yeah, there's just a lot of
it is on the
quality
Switch.
Quality of life updates.
Paper Mario, damn. Yeah. I'm not like a huge Mario fan. Like, I like some of the RPGs or whatever, but I'm not like a fan of the platformers, which is funny because I love platformers. I just don't find Mario platformers really that fun.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, everyone praised, what's that one on the Switch that everyone loves?
Wonder?
No, the other one, the first one.
Wonder?
The one that's open world. I can't even remember.
Oh, Odyssey.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody was like, oh my god, this Mario game looks so good. And I was like, okay, it's Mario. And
It's
that's
definitely a Mario game, but
I don't hate it. By the way, I don't hate the game. I just am not really like, I don't know, I don't think, even though like Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo was like my first like game, I don't know, I've never been like a huge Mario fan. I think he's like one of my least favorite of like the Nintendo franchises. I've never been a big Mario fan. I actually think Sonic is a way more interesting character. Damn, Corn! Speaking of
I can't
Corn.
believe Corn sharding this early.
That's crazy. Speaking of, I've been thinking about playing Overwatch 2. I don't know why. I have no clue why.
Oh no.
I don't know why. Something I think would be funny to do is to play the Overwatch 2 on stream and not be able to end the stream until I make one friend on Overwatch 2. Like, I have to actually befriend somebody on Overwatch 2. Because I've done it before. I've befriended people on Overwatch before, just like from when I was streaming. Like, I've done that a couple times, and I'm like, that'd be really funny. Be like, hey, you guys want to be friends? in before I hear a slur. Oh man, I've had a couple of ideas for videos too.
No, even better. The stream keeps going until you stop hearing a slur.
It makes me think of that guy who plays like online shooting games, and it's a black dude who's like, okay, we're gonna play this. It's like a slur speed run. And he'll say like, I'm black, and then they'll say the hard R, and he's like, there we go, let's go. You guys know who I'm talking about? Those videos those videos are so goddamn funny. Holy shit.
We met our quota. Yippee.
One of the videos that I'm thinking of doing is talking about like part 2 of Death Note and Legend of Korra, because I think I remember watching season 2 of Legend of Korra and I actually didn't dislike it. I was like, I thought this was supposed to be bad. What's so bad about it? So I don't know. And I heard that season 2, everybody hated season 2, and I was like, season 2's okay. I don't hate it. It's tolerable. Like, there's some things that I would probably change, but like, other than that, there are certain things that I think could have been done better, but I don't think it's like the most horrible thing I've ever watched. So I don't know, I might defend Legend of Korra as a video.
it's that I don't dislike Korra. It's just that I hate Korra fans.
That's fair. I think that's fair. I think you should hate most fans of things. Like, I don't like Pokemon fans, even though I love
Like,
Pokemon.
literally, some of these motherfuckers are downplaying the original Team Avatar. Like, what are we talking about?
I think the original Team Avatar is really good. It does do some things, like, early on that I don't like the original Avatar. But I still like it overall. They're like, oh, Aang had to stop a war, and Korra let a war happen. I'm like, you act as if she started the war. She didn't start the war. Like, if a war starts, like, she's still, even though she's the Avatar, she's still one fucking person. What are we talking about? Like, I don't get it. She just let that war happen. Like, she's not Kyoshi.
The war on his own.
She's not Kyoshi. Kyoshi just killed people. Aang didn't do that. Korra's not doing that. Kyoshi was just like, I don't care. I'm going to kill. That's a pretty effective Avatar.
Kyoshi is the King Vaughn of Avatar.
Yeah. Even when you remember when Aang was trying to ask about, oh, how do I stop the Fire Lord? And she was like, yo, murk that motherfucker. I don't care. He's like, well, you didn't kill that guy that tried to, stop your island or whatever. And she was like, I don't really care if he had fell into his death or if I had killed him. I still would have pulled the trigger on that motherfucker. Like, come on, be so fucking for real. I would have killed him. You should be decisive. Bitch, like, sometimes people gotta go. Kyoshi was about that action. All hands.
The thing with Aang's team is that they did this thing where everyone in the group had a dynamic with each other, which I really liked.
That's fair. I don't think Korra's perfect. Like, the story is perfect. I just think it's not as bad as people were, like, saying it is. And I'm like, There are some things I don't like the focus on the romance aspect. That's something I didn't like in season 1. I was like, who cares? I don't care about any of this.
Bro, it's Avatar. You have an entire world here to explore, but you're
I'm like,
seeing who gets coitus with who.
I was like, I don't care about Korra's love life. I barely cared about Aang and Katara's romance stuff. Like, it was a part of the story, but it wasn't the main focus for so long, right? Like, they would have an episode or two where they'd focus on it and then they would continue the plot. Korra did that where they were like, oh, let's spend a couple episodes focusing on Korra's love life, and I'm like, I do not care about this. Can we get back to the plot? So like yeah, it's precisely. So that's why I'm like, I can understand people's hangups with that and like other things, but beyond that, I do not think it is that bad. I don't know. I'd have to continue it. I stopped at season 2. I haven't continued it because a lot of other shows. I was even watching Scandal before I hopped into stream tonight. But tonight's plan is to play more Paranormasight. I think we got pretty far last time. I was not expecting to finish Dispatch.
I found something. Look, Boss, look in general. I found something.
Sorry, I was talking to Don real fast. Let me see. America approved wig. Wait. Good Lord! Sorry, that was a visceral reaction. Good Lord! Oh my God. I'm so glad for every day that I was born with my eyesight intact.
Thank God I'm not blind.
Thank God I'm not blind. Hold on, I'm gonna post this on screen. Good Lord! She's so gorgeous! Oh my God, her thighs could feed a starving African village. God bless everything God bless all the GMOs that we put into our food. She's so fucking gorgeous. Oh my God. Good heavens. Good heavens. Those thighs could crush a
Bro,
man's skull.
She can suffocate someone with those thighs.
She's so gorgeous. Everything about her is perfection. Perfection. She should be a supermodel. She's so perfect. This Nicole cosplay is phenomenal. Love everything about. Good lord! Good lord! Look at those thighs! It's like women don't truly know the power that they possess. A man would kill in cold blood and walk across a desert in Death Valley in 183-degree heat just to rest his head upon those thighs. That's how gorgeous this is.
It's that one bit from Family Feud where the question was, what would a man do for sex?
Kill, die, steal, cry, beg. I would kill. Yes! Kill! Historical accounts of many a man killing for some. Many a man in history killing for some primo pum pum.
If I had to kill someone to bag someone like this, yeah, I'm killing a man.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's nothing personal. It's never been personal. But you have to die.
Like that one meme where it's like, slap your friend. It's like that one meme, slap your friend for $1 million, and I just slap.
Oh, my best friend sent me something like that right before stream, where it was like, would you punch your best friend as hard as you can in the face for $10 million, but for 7 days you cannot tell them why you punched them in the face. And I was like, bitch, if you don't punch me as hard as you motherfucking can. For 10 milli? Yeah. 10 million? Yeah. I would forgive you once you gave me half. I would be like, oh, well, all is forgiven. You know, like, what's a punch in the face between friends?
So, boss, I've been playing Castlevania Curse of Darkness. And Hector is the main character. And now I know the hatred for Netflix Hector so well.
I still haven't seen that show. There's a lot of shows I haven't seen. I mean,
Castlevania is a mixed bag.
I've heard. Oh my god.
Like, they literally got Death speaking in Zoomer speak.
Oh god, I don't... Please? Video game? Please? Yes!
And plus, Hector, someone who literally could 1v1 Dracula and win, he was reduced to just someone's peg buddy.
Someone's what?
Someone's peg buddy.
Oh wow, this is so loud. Hold on. I'm a little drunk, but it'll be okay. I'm a little tipsy.
As long as you don't bring up helmets.
Oh god, I'm not that far gone. When I'm drunk, all I do is bring up how much I hate the U.S. government. So we'll be okay, or we should be okay. Hold on, let me share my screen with you. Oh wait, let me actually do this. I actually got pretty damn far last time.
Yeah, I think we're near the end.
Well, this game has multiple endings, is what I've been told. But I don't know how those endings get connected or whatever. But yeah, we're right here. Whoops. A threatening phone call. Summary of previous events. After persuading Ariishi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsutsumi and Erio have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Let's begin. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 4 a.m. I was not expecting to finish Dispatch as quickly as I did. That game was just really good.
I mean, it's
not that long though.
It's not that big.
Well,
yeah, and it's mostly just automated. Also, boss, you're not sharing screen.
Oh shit, might be. Should be now.
There we go.
With this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There may not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes in. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way. It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Kinshibori Park. Oh, that's where fucking Shogo Okie was. Where he died.
Where he died.
Shogo Okie. Yo! Okay. Cool. Love that for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Oh, damn. Well, guess we discovered Shogo Okie's body. Okay, we're just gonna stand there? Okay, cool. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it will be a while before they arrive. That is bad news. So they got someone else. You think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while.
Who?
Can I see the body? Can I see the Huh? That phone is ringing. Well, let me look at my. I better not get any jump scares around here, okay? Last time, suspicious corpse. A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. How do you know he's in his 20s? He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking in his mouth? Water? Hee. Okay, let's look around. Let's look at our surroundings. Like the surroundings earlier, there were no signs of a curse bearer or any curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet park. Let me look, okay? Maybe there's something I need to be looking at. I'll check the phone in just a moment. Let me think. Another fard? The phone booth seems to be ringing. I didn't even know these could receive calls. They can receive calls?
They can?
A telephone booth can receive calls? How do you call a telephone booth? Now let's wait a little longer. What's this? There's something stuck to the side of the phone. Come on, boss. That's not what we're supposed to be searching for. One of the stickers! Yay!
Oh, you actually can call a telephone booth.
Damn. He seems distracted by the phone.
Yeah, it's possible if it's active and accepts incoming calls.
Oh, boss. The phone. Pick up. Pick up the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you gonna pick it up? Huh? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. How about you pick it up? Why do I gotta pick it up? Oh, give it a rest. Do you have anything better to do? Well, not exactly. Then why don't you pick it up? How about you pick it up? We'll miss it if you don't hurry. Right, they'll probably hang up soon. Are you really okay with that? You aren't the least bit curious? Guess I am a little curious. This is funny. How long does this go on for? Ah, you're one of those people. You think that if you pick up the phone too quickly, the caller will think you have nothing going on. So you deliberately let it ring a bunch of times before answering. I'm like making Nashville hot chicken sandwiches. Damn, I hope you will make some for the rest of us. Do people really do that? There are definitely some who want to give off the impression of being busier than they really are. I mean, I just don't answer because of scam callers, so... Well, detectives don't have time for that kind of foolishness. Then go pick it up. This is funny. Fine. You leave me no choice. I'll answer it. Hold on, Ariel. We don't know what could happen. I'll do it. Sure, it's all yours. You little... So fucking funny. You know, it might just keep ringing till you pick it up. True, it might even be ringing because someone knows we're here. It's entirely possible, in which case... Come on. Anytime now.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was funny, though.
That was funny, though.
That was funny. Okay. Only thing to click. Wait a little longer. Okay. Okay, nothing. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it.
Coffee Dad, no.
Hello? Hello? Kinchibori Park phone booth. Took you long enough, Satsumi. Did no one teach you to pick up the fucking phone when it rings? Who is this? Wah! I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Satsumi himself. Ah, wait. That's Chief Inspector Satsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already after all the time we spent together? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait. Is this...
Oh. Oh, no.
Fumichika Nejima? What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like, the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding! You got it! I had a feeling that the great Chief Satsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it! How do you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit! Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Satsumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no? Nejima,
Oh.
you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse. Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end.
Oh, no.
God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. What is your goal? No, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All the time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Satsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last! What are you planning?
Oh.
Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Whoa, oh no, I'm so sorry, dear Nejima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up! This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sink me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss? What about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? Ario, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Ario.
Aria, please shut up.
There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you. Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my. Don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What?
Oh.
She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. Oh, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. Ah, one more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, and the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Najima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now.
Wait, he's actually wants to revive someone?
I don't know who.
Oh.
I got to
Is he gonna
flex my...
revive one of his victims?
I don't know. I got to flex my voice acting chops a little bit to be a crazy bastard. I hope I did okay. Boss, Ariel,
Yeah,
did you
you
catch
did.
all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? But now we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. Couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigations caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye aye, boss. Later,
What kind of curse would he...
it was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Tsusumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tsutsumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night.
Hey, what?
12 hours to sunset.
What kind of curse would he be able to have to kill that many people?
Oh. We can continue to rounds.
Wait, he told me he's alive in that one?
Hitomi's help. Yeah, looks like it. Hitomi's help. Yako Sakazaki. Bringing your friend from the dead means you'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Oh, we don't know if she's alive. She might be. Yako Sakazaki, 8 a.m. Oh, we're in the morning now. Oh, she's alive! She's alive.
Okay. So the janitor was a curse.
Yeah, he was,
Janitor
1000%.
killer?
Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako? Rise and shine. Huh? You're up. Huh? It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Duh. The specter of the spirit board. I kind of want to see what she says. Yes, I am the specter of the spirit board. No, don't fall back asleep. You must still be dreaming. Wake up. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Oh, Mio. Thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity if you used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. Sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't remember when I fell asleep. It's okay, it's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Oh, well, the truth is I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant, to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then, but still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. Never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Wanna give it a try? Right. I do have it, but... Yako? Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean. I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of the other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. Alright, Yako Sakazaki, 8 a.m. Omagata High School front gates. Oh, hello.
Is that an officer?
It looks like it. Huh? I thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. You were right. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks.
Did our Beatles player die?
This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Oh, okay. Mr. Jonichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. Oh. Well, there it is. I guess the fifth Beatle just fucking kicked the bucket.
No, not the fifth Beatle.
No, Ringo Darr! What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way! Why? Could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jonichi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary! Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it! Shh, keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry. Person of interest, Kohei Jonichi. Kohei is an English teacher and homeroom teacher for Class 2C. He was seen. His deceased body was discovered on the school grounds at dawn. Kohei was an honor student, blah 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 blah, even if he blah 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 blah, but figured to leave it. Okay. Wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night, too. She must know something about Mr. Jonichi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mio, wait for me! I gotta save. I gotta save. Huh! You're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? That's such a 70s hairstyle. No sense hiding it, then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Oh, yeah. Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those. What was it? Oh, exorcisms. Oh, so that's what it was. Let's find out about the exorcism. Hey, tell me, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What can I say for sure is... Thanks weeks ago, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed, too? It is possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. Oh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? Must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, you tell me? Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mia? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was gonna exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense. Did you hear about Mr. Junichi? Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you, it was almost done. Probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Ah, somebody help me, forgive me, Michio! Or something like that while he was running around. Michio? She mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh? I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life, like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. And then, all of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. Damn!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw.
Oh, God.
He got snapped like a fucking
Folded like
Kit
an
Kat bar.
omelet.
He got snapped like a Kit Kat bar.
He got snapped like uncooked pasta.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. He was kind of freaky. I didn't really like him too much. I see. But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased Mr. Junichi and killed him. Hell, if I know anything about that, I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Damn, that's true. Fuck the pigs. Not like they believe such an insane story anyways. Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who was always got on my case about stuff. But he died. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Damn! Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though, I'm sure that was hard enough for you. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey, Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonichi died, it sounds a lot like how Michio died. Oh. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse?
Oh.
I don't think so. The curses of the Seven Mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Okay. You tell me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Junichi collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right. With everything that happened with Mr. Junichi, they'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shit Junichi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't know shit about.
Cancer's crazy.
Cancer is insane. Cancer? Harley Quinn, you gave me cancer? That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us more in detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? What did you mean by Mr. Junichi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. He was using it to blackmail her. Call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? Oh no. What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. Ah, gross. Ew. Dude. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck that guy. No, wait, that's... How... What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Junichi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt like she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No. How terrible. You tell me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him asking what he was doing. Walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Chio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. No.
Punishment for what? Oh, right.
Yeah. Of course, Junichi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. Then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. You tell me, if you knew about it, then why didn't you... You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? I mean, that's true. Yako, there's no point blaming Hitomi. Michio, why? Damn. What you described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Junichi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way, you mean that really was her ghost? Like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh, wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much she'd kill herself. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. Boss, my balls jiggle when I fart. What? Bitch? Hey, yo? Andy? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, gang? Why say that to me? What is it? What am I supposed to do with that information? Andy, what am I supposed to do with that information, dog? Why would you say that to me?
Who starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Who the fuck starts a conversation? Andy? I gotta kill you, dog. I trust you. You shouldn't have trusted me. I'm gonna kill you. You should not trust me. I'm gonna tell the world. I'm going to type it in the Discord right now. I'm gonna screenshot this. Hold on. You're crazy. Exclamation point advantage, bitch. That's not a fucking command. You're done. I'm exposing you on Twitter.com. Google Docu time, bitch. You're done. It's over. I'm writing it right now. This is crazy. You're crazy. What's up with you, gang? Andy said he trusted me. I do not trust. He should not have. Yeah, you're done. I'm posting it on Twitter.com right now. Happy if it. Thank you, Shy. I actually did not know it was my anniversary. Okay. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know. There must be some reason. Don't know. Got nothing to do with me. So, last night, how did it start? Ah, right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. Oh shit. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Huh. So there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, well, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that acting like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. Must have been a terrible loss for her, too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And, I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh, no. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi would always take me straight to the park. Then he'd listen to whatever it is I was pissed about. That day he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. Jesus! Hi, Spark.
Bro,
That's a crazy time to drop a Gibby. Have it with me now. That wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio. Sure she had that looked like this. Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had like a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. A talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about? I know things at home are a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Junichi was doing to her. Ugh. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio. What is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. Strong grip. Shut up, Andy! Shut up! So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I look inside it, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it? From the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass, I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that. Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Right, I sound like that creepy old guy from Family Guy? I'm just doing voice acting. Give him to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. No, what I know now, you probably felt that something was gonna happen to him. Are you just fucking around, Spark? He's just fucking around. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Meow? No, I've just heard the name, I think. There really is a Nakagoshi. That's a release. Anyway, it didn't feel quite right ignoring a dead guy's laugh. That's funny. You tell me. Yeah? I like the way that I'm voicing her. That talisman, would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So, last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah! And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about a talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. Fat Biak. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before. Yuck. I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how his mouth on, that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was about to get away while Junichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and the old man Ashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Junichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were the only one to look for Michio's talisman. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for that talisman. Sure. Thank you, Hitomi. Diary known colloquially as the cream of the crack. Shut up! I'm gonna kill you. If you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? you're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up! You were the one avoiding me! Anyway, catch you later, and don't die out there, okay? Thanks, we'll be careful. Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Janucci was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Janucci seemed to be different. The people in the school at the time, other than us, were Mr. Junichi, Hitomi, and Old Man Ashimiya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them. Among us! But there was one more person Hitomi saw a girl in the school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Junichi is pretty suspicious, though. If he was a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right. That's why I say there are multiple. Oh, right. The person who killed Mr. Junichi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or Old Man Ashimiya. I'm gonna put my money on Ashimiya. Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Junichi thought it was Michio that was attacking has me wondering. Of course I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh! I just remembered! I also saw Mr. Adaishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing the research on the Rite of Resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of Old Man Ashimiya and Mr. Adaishi. I don't believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, I'd like to find who's responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. That makes sense. In which case, next we should do... what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Adaishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? Let's go to the bridge. Take it to the bridge. Dirty babe! Yako Sakazaki, 9 a.m.
Wait, is this the bridge over the Yucky River?
I believe so, yep. It is the one near the disgusting ass river with dead bodies and shit. And so, Miyokuro Suzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. Oh.
Oh, so more detective work, it looks like.
Yep. Summary of previous events. Sorting things out. Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threat of mass murder, the problems just pile up, putting the detective's goal of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy. Tsumiya leaves Ario to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break. Alright, Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 9 a.m. Kinchibori Park. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Let's check my surroundings. Forensics has finished their investigation and the body's been carried away. That said, we're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out. Okay, let me look at my surroundings. Up. Gamers never look up. Let me look down. Okay. What? Wait.
What's that?
A sticker, Mockingbird! Gamers never look up, never look down. Always gotta check your surroundings, because I'm a gamer. I'm a lean, mean gaming machine. Think. Well, we've got ourselves quite the mess. Strange tests popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejima. Now we'd better start following up on the few leads we've got. Guess I'd better see what Aria's found out. I can move? Boss, let's not go about this at random. We should think carefully about where and what... Okay. Talk. Take it to the
What
bridge.
would I be able to have?
I have no idea.
People at once.
Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks. The floor is yours. Ooh, we have a lot of information. Let's look into the serial killings. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So, let's start with that one. The young man we found here. Shogo Okie. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned? In the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? The Whispering Canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Edio. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well... yeah? The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Damn, she got Junko Enoshima'd? She got Junko Enoshima'd, guys! Hang on.
Damn.
Are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning... not the haunting clappers! No, it wasn't the haunting clappers. It was probably... the Taiko Tsukada? Boss, pretty sure the curse associated with the crushing is the foot washing mansion. Ah, right, that's the one. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then is this Namagaki's doing? Shit! I knew he'd used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And as for the 3rd victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonichi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of a courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. A teacher dying at school. And just not any school. Komagata houses one of the 7 mysteries. I believe that is... the Fool's Procession? Yes. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bear at the center of it all pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but... if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seemed like many of the curse bearers had acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes! I hadn't even thought of that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime? Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers. Aye aye, boss. Let's do this. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers. You included. Yutaro Namagaki at the foot washing mansion, and Hideki Ariishi at the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided read. Yeah, that about sums it up. We'd better figure out who the remaining 5 are, quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers, too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get to him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau, where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. Yeah, I heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building and the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh, what was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of a vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yeah, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look like an awful lot like a fall. So there is a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There was no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. But we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because she was on the verge of discovering the truth. It's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraichi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda. Community Safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can we have Community Safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. Charters coming out of high school is closed today. Because of the teacher that died. That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancée from Community Safety. Her name is Mayo Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as the beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Oh boy. Oh, she's cute. I love her hairstyle. He's a beautician and fiancé of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida Police Department. His current whereabouts remain unknown. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps? It is fairly common for people to get killed by a lover or spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked, and they'd been together for over 10 years. Damn! You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. We'll have to consider the opposite scenario, too. Could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. Fumichika Nejima. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. But so far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. About a week ago! You serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. He told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking in on his workplace. He also said he'd lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, it's just sloppy. I've heard that they're just giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. It also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nejima got the fuck about unsupervised. God damn it! That asshole's annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That explains why he's so brazenly made contact. That asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk. Shit. Speaking of Nejima. Yeah? Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. Can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency, that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. I was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if your former father can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former, eh? That cuts deep. Thanks.
Damn.
Sorry, it just kinda slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. He may even allow him to act from a distance. Like the Death Note? I see. The one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up. Oh, right, one of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We could go to Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Akoda, or to Michio Shiriichi's house to find out more about her. Let's go to Michio's house. Oh. More routes. Life can be tough. Haruhi Shigima. Summary of previous events. Throughout the night, Richter continues to gather information about the cursed stones, while Haruhi lies awake until dawn, preoccupied by the prospect of bringing her lost child back to life. Haruhi Shigima, 10 a.m.
About time we got back to her.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Shigima Mansion.
Bro, after the Mickey Mouse girl,
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse girl. Good morning, ma'am. How you feeling? I'm
I
fine.
can't get over how stupid her wish was. Bringing back someone who's
An
like
artist
200
who's
years old.
been dead for 200 years. I'm fine. I hope we can make good progress today. How's your curse stone looking? I haven't felt anything from it since sunrise. Interesting. Possible that its powers can only be unleashed at night then. That aside, why are you so late this morning? There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I did get some research done with the limited time that I had. Very well, let's talk. Let me think. I may be surrounded by curses and death, but matters little. My only concern is whether I can see my child again. Damn. Richter Kai, detective extraordinaire. He's looking a bit tired. He must have been up all night investigating. The town is beginning to wake up once more. The clamor of society began heard from beyond the garden gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drifts out from the industrial area. It's just like LA! This is the old mansion where I was born and raised.
I was about to say, were they talking about Shy's factory?
Yeah, Shy's fucking factory that he works at. By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. And what's that? Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed soul dregs, but I'm wondering if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate with the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh? I mean, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think it's possible? So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you'd expect. Compensation? Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigimas, wouldn't? Of course. Why, any amount would be fine if it'd get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regrets the way it did back with the ransom. Okay. With that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy.
I love how people are actually thinking about this and not just going instant murder hobo like you did.
I mean, I was just killing people. I was like, you're walking away from me? Die!
Bro, you saw anyone walk away from you and you pulled that trigger.
I was like, die! Give me your soul drags now! Do you have a curse bearer with whom we can negotiate in mind? Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul dregs. Did you see the news this morning? No, I haven't. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They've yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's gathered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my. Only 3. That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul dregs. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems a little on the low side. With this little activity all throughout the night, the curse bearers must be a cautious bunch. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? There may still be some undiscovered victims, but it doesn't seem like anyone has gathered enough soul dregs yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action, and then we offer them the deal. None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if this situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it all off intended. Now that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind this all? You mentioned hearing an agonized voice telling you to kill when you first obtained the curse stone. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curses in this area on purpose, and they're likely after the rite of resurrection as well. So you're thinking the person is not one of the curse bearers? You've got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it might seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul dregs if they were after the rite. This would be very risky, since as a curse bearer they themselves would become a target. So it would actually be more convenient for them if the curse bearers moved less aggressively. That's right, but despite that they've been inciting the curse bearers to commit murders. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul dregs themselves? You mean their intention was to steal the souls, while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sidelines is the safer course of action, which is why I figured it best for us to attempt the same strategy. So, how should we do it? There's still reason to suspect the mastermind could be a curse bearer themselves. To be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers. How do you suppose we do so? At this point, all we can do is search. If there's a mastermind inciting the curse bearers to collect soul dregs, can we be sure there even is a rite of resurrection? Good question. The rite could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into action. Seeing it might be for naught, do you want to give up, ma'am? Never. Understood. After all, we'll never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. But we'll do it without using the curses ourselves. By the way, I met a few people who seemed like potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating into all of them, but I only managed to get detailed information on 2. You're quick? I suppose that's to be expected from an investigator extraordinaire. I appreciate the flattery. First, there's Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in an apartment near Midoricho Park. You even determined her address. You're not one to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire. I called every single university with ukiyo-e in the curriculum pretending to be her parent. I went around to check on her place on the way here. It doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into some trouble. Didn't you attempt to follow her last night? I'm embarrassed to say, but I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her. And here I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire. I'd like to learn more about her, but it will take some time. She is planning to steal the curse stones, just like us. It's the best we act carefully around her. Next is the tall man who was dressed in black.
Steal the curse stones, as in just asking nicely.
Yeah. She's like, can I have your curse stone? Can you hand it over? May I have it?
No.
Please. Can I have it? Hand it over. What do you need it for?
It's a small donation. Just a small donation of your curse stone.
I met him near Kinicho. He stood out with the way he was dressed. I managed to get some good information from him. Impressive. What can I say? He works as the secretary to Hihaku Soap's chairwoman. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters and factories are both located in Honjo, correct? Yes, they've been here for a while, but it's only in the past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth. I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seems to be very shrewd. With the increase in sales, I assume she'd want her factories running to full capacity. But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to be shut down. That's right. Even 10 years ago, there were many complaints about chemical plants dumping waste into the river. Most companies back then were more concerned with making a profit than protecting the environment. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters, but they hadn't started for the day. Should have better luck later. Let's hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the ride will be beneficial for their product research into beauty and skincare. Huh! Now that's an interesting thought. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. This one seemed to be out collecting soul tracks, right? Indeed. I couldn't get a good look at him though, and I couldn't gather enough intel to properly identify him. Well, that's a shame. Well, that's gotta be Ariishi. But I can make an educated guess. Oh? You know that researcher who discovered the ancient text on the Rite of Resurrection, the one that lives near here? His name is Hideki Ariishi, and the man I met was very similar in stature. Oh my, even he is involved. How awfully suspect. Considering his background, couldn't he be the one who initiated the whole affair? I think it's possible, yes. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first. Understandable. Of course, I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. I prefer to ascertain who else is a curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hihaku Soap to see that man in black. The headquarters are down on South Watagisui Street. I learned something new about the criminal involved with the kidnapping. It concerns serial killings. There was a body found at Komagata High School. The person was identified as a schoolteacher. His name was Kohei Jonichi. Do you think he was a curse bearer? Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this man, it's the two people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead. Just when we were getting somewhere. It isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Chiyoshari Ichi's residence. It'd be wise to pay it a visit. Understood. In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killings, there's Michiyo Shiraishi, who reportedly committed suicide, and the police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. If strange deaths continue occurring like so, they're bound to inspire strange rumors. But those last 2 have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries now. It's true, but both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Still, it cannot be ruled out. It's possible that the mastermind was involved even with those killings. How? What if there were preliminary steps to awaken the 7 mysteries curses? Can we really assume they're unrelated just because the timing doesn't match up? Or rather, the police officer's death is so baffling that it'd be easier if it were connected to these curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you were to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead on the mastermind. You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this would be a fine starting point. We might even discover more deaths related to the curses on the way. We should pay attention to today's news. Well, that's all I have to report. Shall we continue with our investigation? What do you want to do? If you still can't use the curse stone, tucking and a walk should be a fine place to stop. Right, let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself. In that case, I'll trust you to decide on where we should go, ma'am.
Okay, where?
Oh my god, a high school, Southwick got a Sui Street, Midoricho Park. Let's go to the high school. The school should still be shut down, I believe. Nope.
Yeah, because of the body. Wait,
Nope.
what?
Here we are at Ground
Oh.
Zero, Kamagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now that the school is closed. Seems the officers are still inspecting the scene. Entry has been strictly prohibited. Two people have died, a teacher named Koei Jonichi and a student Michio Shiraishi. Is there anything else to be gained here? Maybe. Gamers gotta look up and around, up and down, all around.
Actually, I remember with Michio's shown death, there was actually blood with hers, but
There
with
was
the
blood.
teacher, there wasn't any.
Gamers never look around. Gamers never look around. Let me look up and let me look down. Okay. Let me talk to Richter Kai, detective extraordinaire. This place is said to be connected with the story of the Fool's Procession. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decided to turn up. However, I need to find out if that teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Sure. Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio.
I wonder, did Michio actually die from a curse, or did she?
She may have gotten hit by a...
Did she-
They said that she may have gotten hit by a truck that kept on going. I'm back, ma'am. So what did you learn? That school kids sure love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Jonichi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best. Not surprising. Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought. But there was one story that caught my attention. Oh? Some believe that Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jonichi. Really? The story's got 2 pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students. And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long. As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around late last night. Go on. Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio's the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumors might have been made up just to fan the flames. But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping. If she's alive, then that'd be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand. That's an amazing find. I believe all of the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should have been confidential information. Imagine what would have happened if that information got into the wrong hands. Well, so far it hasn't now. Sure, let's hope it
This is
stays
the
that way.
1970s. I'm not surprised.
It is very 70s. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house. Awesome. May do them well to stay home for some time, if not for fear of their safety. Police are probably too wrapped up in solving the case to be concerned about the students' mental health. I can see that. Some school policies could use rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information. That's right, I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back home ever again. I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There might be times where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws such as myself come in. What's this about? Actually, just forget I said anything. Okay. Michio Shiraishi's house. Where that at, brother? Here we go. Near the Shiraishi household. Damn, this place is a dump! How did it go?
Damn!
I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home, however. No one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door and all the lights were out. Seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out front. I understand why no one's come to this house even after Michio committed suicide. I wonder if this place is okay. Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place, so I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out the Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year. Is that so? I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Yeah, this place is a fucking dump with a capital D. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, were located here. At first they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in turn. So far, so good. What happened? Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband and moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name. So what of this Iwai character? He's apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him not to hit Michio. That's terrible. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. Through this, the Shiraishi standard in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community. That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something? Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes. Damn, this really was the 70s. That's awful. And then Michio reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the Shiraishis entirely and seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. Damn, that fucking sucks. Seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here. I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place? I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school as possible. She fell victim to sweet promises. Life can be tough, I suppose. You don't seem moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. Damn. Connie, damn! That motherfucker's bald! 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 My eyes!
It looks like a Yakuza enemy.
Kanekichiro Iwai. Unemployed. Oh, of course he's fucking unemployed. It's always a fucking bum. It's always a fucking bum who's abusive. Richter Kai. But the Shiraishi certainly had lucked out with this, bringing such a violent man into it. Oh, is that everything you have to say, Richter Kai? Never liked these messy and cluttered back streets that give me the jitters every time. Reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richter accompanying me, he looks so unfazed. I suppose the detective is used to this kind of thing, always investigating and chasing criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it. Can I look at my surroundings? Gamers never look up. Could be that the girl was forced by her circumstances part of the kidnapping. It's a bit quieter over there. Here, it is a residential after. All these run-down row houses really scream working class, don't they? Damn! That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say, Richter.
Insane.
Okay, think. What it was like, could be it was I can't talk for Richter, I guess we'll move. Aquatic Series Street. Yaku Soap's headquarters are on the other side of South Wadakasu Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears things are up and running now. Let me look around. Let me take a gander. Let me try to go to the right. Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Wadakasu ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit far away from Kinichiu Station or Ryogoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. Stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot washing match took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well. And it's quite a lively area, huh? I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. Okay, Richter, what do you have to say? First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea, perhaps. I think a small soap-making company could grow so much in a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout this area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the Queen. Natsue Yamamori. About her by possessing a strange and powerful magic abilities, earning her the nickname the Witch of Hihaku. During this, she was forced to face the rally of the it's the customary type of okay. You mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary. That's correct. Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders? That's exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. You should walk around, visit her. Oh, okay. Oh, he wants me to leave Midoricho Park? Midoricho Park. We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayame Tona lives around here. This wasn't an apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if this is worth checking again. This place is connected with the story of the Taiko Sagaru. Not only that, Katsuhika Hakusai's home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's still weird how many questions we keep getting, but not a lot of answers.
None at all. Ah! Gamers never look up! Gamers never look up! Oh, good going, man. You found haiku. That's a rare one. Is it now? Gamers never look up.
Ooh.
Gamers never look up, and they never look down, but I do, because I'm a gamer. We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go check out Ayame's papa? You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No, I prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her
She's
movements.
getting jealous over her boy toy.
Yeah, she is. Then be my guest. Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, ma'am. So, nothing. I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Interesting. You've got a sharp eye to have noticed them despite them being so covert. What can I say? It's part of the job. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately. You were planning to go that far? Why not? Okay, where are we going now? What a waste of time. We should move on quickly.
Still have one place we haven't been to, right?
No, we've been to all of these. I guess it's the Wadagasuya Street. We can go to the building. Yakusosa, okay. I'm going in. I might be a while, so feel free to find somewhere to kill time. Okay, good luck in there. Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. That doesn't mean he has no connections to the recent curses. Oh, he knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? He's creepy. I don't like him. I tried to approach Takumi about a falling out on him after I ran into him last night, however. You said your name was Richter, correct? I'd have a favor I'd like to ask of you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms that you are a curse bearer, no? Richter's face! Richter's face right now kills me. You're right, we lack time. I'll confess I am a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of the haunting clappers. I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is the prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you have obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of these curses run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo who's gallantly working beyond the scenes, exorcising spirits and the like. Go on. That being so, there have been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? There are curses we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I am talking about, you must hand over that curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. We have 6. 6? Oh, I could rest it easily. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. It seems we're on the same page. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment, considering its importance. I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to, but I promise I'll return with it later. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume. How prudent of you. I'll oblige. And that's how it went. So, then what happened to the right after all? I wouldn't be so quick to trust him. Oh? I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 curse stones as well, like, really? 6? That's excessive. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the cursed stones. He seemed rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch? I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary divulge that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went, or he's trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Hihaku's chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique. That's unsettling. By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby. And what's that? People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of a Hihaku employee. Really? So long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to more than speculation, though. Despite that, I've reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. Interesting. Because he barely slept last night, he seems to be brimming with energy. Was I too resilient at his age? Perhaps it's what set apart a detective from the rest. Now where do we go? Midoriya? We're here. And I'm making much progress. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's that? Is that just a person?
I think that's just a guy.
Yeah, I guess it's just a guy.
I think that's just a
Silhouette.
Yeah.
Already got that.
Maybe go back to those. Go back to the alleyway.
Fuck it. Well, there's nothing from coming here.
I don't think we're gonna get anything from the school.
Me neither. I doubt anyone's still living there. What the fuck? Oh, so you came here too. Huh? What is it? Takumi. Is it Takumi? Oh! Is it Ario? Could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richter? Tetsuo? Oh my god, it's Tetsuo and Ario! Yo!
It's a dynamic duo.
It's all coming together. Oh shit.
Shit, we've been at this for 2 hours.
Yeah, fancy sushi. We'll do this last one and then we'll call it. Summary of previous events. With dusk fast approaching, they have no time to waste. With that in mind, Tatsumi and Edio direct their investigation toward Kamagata High School and Shiraishi residence. It's all coming together.
What could they be doing?
They said they were going to investigate this place.
Right.
Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 9 a.m. Near the Shiraishi household. Seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. But the Shiraishi household. There's a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. Might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Let me look up. Oh! Oh!
That's the thing, though. Did she truly end her own life?
That's
from
what we're
a
trying to
joke,
find
or was
out.
she just in a freak accident?
Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. Really feels like old Tokyo.
And they mentioned that the curses for this haven't appeared yet, so...
Alright, I'll go check the house.
Okay, Boy Scout.
It's quiet.
So...
This is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. Seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incident.
Bro, this looks like a Silent Hill screenshot.
Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home? Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. I saw about three newspapers stuffed in their mailbox. Ariel looks kind of disappointed. Looks like no one's home. Let's try again later.
So we move?
Yep. The school.
But what curse could have killed the beetle member?
I don't know.
Wait, would it be the crushing one?
The foot washing mansion.
Yeah, because we...
Here we are.
Yeah,
Komagata High.
'cause-
As they're suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly.
Yeah,
Let me
because
check my surroundings.
they mentioned that a body was also seemingly crushed, so... Bless you.
Thank you. Komagata High School's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy.
Actually, I just realized that the events we had with Oak, with the first guy, haven't happened at all.
Nope. Different storyline. School gate will stay locked with
Yeah.
while forensics inspects the scene of the incident. It's just so busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Okay, let me talk to you, Ario.
That's actually something. That's something that's always on my mind. That the girls saw the braided-haired, saw what looked like Michio at the scene before the teacher died. So I don't know if that's actually part of the curse or what.
No clue. This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession and, of course, where that teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Oh, right. Speaking of schools. What is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? A lot of the people involved in this case lead back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have him with us. For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with him, you sure he seemed eager to exploit underage labor? Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. When'd you become such a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout out the area. Suspend.
Okay, so we need to look. Suspend.
Yeah, we probably need to continue someone else's story, which is the high school girls.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to start again. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll cut it right here then. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh.
They just keep giving us more questions.
But it's all starting to come together, though. Everyone's starting to convene in one place.
And of course, the serial killer got a curse. And obviously, probably the
Unsurprising. Unsurprising, truthfully. It's okay, though. Let me see if anybody's speaking right now. This is getting good, though. I'm enjoying Paranormasight. We'll probably finish it before the end of this month. Is my guess.
Yeah.
On Friday, we will be doing something different. We'll be playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but we'll be doing competitive battles online. I'm going to try and find something fun to play. So, we'll see. I want to get into competitive before Champions drops. So this is the perfect opportunity to practice. Takes too long to make my own teams, so I'm just gonna use a team online. Well, maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Have we gotten a date for a Pokemon stream yet?
What do you mean?
Or a Game Freak stream?
Nope.
Like a announcement stream?
Not as far as I know.
So. Yeah, because we're about halfway through the month and we still haven't gotten word of.
Pokemon month is next month. February February is Pokemon's anniversary, so they'll announce something in February. Like,
yeah, but I would think they would at least announce.
Nope,
that
they're gonna save it for February. Everybody knows it's Pokemon month. They're waiting to drop shit then. They're not gonna give us shit until February.
It's so fucking hilarious that Pal World is officially making a TCG.
And before scalpers take all this shit. Oh well. Anyway, thank you for coming by today, everybody who's been lurking and chilling and chatting it up. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying Paranormasight. Hope you guys are enjoying all the fucking funny voices that I'm doing for the characters. Thank you also, Noel, for dropping in. I appreciate it as per usual. Doesn't seem to be any of my friends. I always stream late, so none of my people are streaming, so it is what it is. But I will see you guys for Friday for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be doing competitive battles. It's going to be goofy. I'm going to try and get Noelle and somebody else in here as well so they can see me and all of my Pokemon expertise. All of my Pokemon expertise. I'm not going to be using Trick Room, though. I will be trying to either counter Trick Room or use something that crushes Trick Room. That's going to be my plan. Probably should put for a giraffe in that team somewhere. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, drink water, stay hydrated, and stay warm. It's getting cold out there. I will see you guys on Friday for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then Saturday we'll be doing a yapping collab with Gentle GF, aka Nemu, on Saturday, 1 p.m. PST, and Friday we'll be doing the Pokemon stream at... I may have to push it back because I have to do something, but we're still going to stream. It may be at 6 or 7:30. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if you're already in the Discord. Also, Spark, if you're here, I need to talk to you about a collab. I need to talk to you about a couple of things for next month. So hit me up if you're still in the stream. Hit me up after on Discord. But anyway, I will see you guys on Friday. Everybody stay good. Don't fuck around and do some bullshit, or I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll hunt you down. Anyway, bye-bye!